age and phone number to TNT Delta 2 Minutes to Win sweepstakes at this address. Or pick up an entry form on any Delta flight and at Courtyard by Marriott Hotels. Delta Airlines and TNT want you to get into the game.
Adventurer, hero, and lover. No one brought all three to the silver screen quite like Errol Flynn. In 1935, Errol Flynn was Captain Blood, the first of many gentleman pirate roles. Olivia de Havilland was his damsel in distress in most of these swashbuckling epics, and he often teased her with screen kisses that had to be reshot in order to adhere to the strictly enforced Hays Code. Off the screen, his life was as flamboyant as that of the characters he portrayed. Errol Flynn didn't have an image. He was the image.
Am I the only girl you ever really loved?
But of course you are, darling. What am I saying?
The man who played legendary boxer Gentleman Jim Corbett was too unhealthy to serve in World War II. Doctors said that with his current lifestyle, he had 2 years to live. But he not only lived, he lived it up for a lot more years than that. And if he couldn't serve in the armed forces, he could still do his bit for the Allies.
Hang on.
The result was a series of movies that showed Errol Flynn winning the war, with a little help from his friends.
Obviously doesn't understand English.
Was ist das?
Ich sag's Ihnen.
Uh-huh.
Now, when I say go, you hit him high. Jed and Edwards will tackle him low, and I'll grab his little pistol. Do you understand?
I understand, Daddy.
Get on your mark. Get set. Go!
And who better to win it? After all, Errol Flynn was the ideal. He was fabled for his charm with the ladies, forgiven for his drinking, and envied as the ultimate male fantasy. And Hollywood managed to capture him at his very best. See an Errol Flynn quadruple feature, Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern on TNT.
Proudly present a TNT original motion picture.
We will return to the TNT original Grand Isle in a moment.
Now, didn't you ever feel like you wanted to kill somebody?
Thursday night, do you know where your favorite movie is? When our favorite co-conspirator...
I'm Oliver Stone.
...hosts Strangers on a Train. Thursday at 9 on TNT.
Critics adore Karina.
That's the funniest thing you ever told me your whole life.
Michael Medved raised it's Whoopi Goldberg's finest performance since The Color Purple.
Bring out more.
Tina Margarino is stunning.
I knew you had this magic.
And Ray Liotta is powerful.
That's fabulous.
One of the best films of the summer, says Jeffrey Lyons.
And it's all very positive feedback.
Karina.
I want to thank everyone who made this possible.
Rated PG. Now playing at a theater near you.
Topped the ultimate test of a household cleaner with the works. 409 Glass and Surface Cleaner cuts grease and cleans glass. Even grease on glass without streaking. 409 Glass and Surface Cleaner. It cuts the grease. It cleans the glass.
Turner Network Television. More Emmy-nominated motion pictures than any other cable network. The best movie studio on TV. TNT.
Genuine draft Rusty Wallace stock car. See it. Hear it. Feel it. Catch it, if you can.
It's time for the next edition of Turner Family Showcase, the place where kids' books come alive through the magic of animation.
Oh, I'm Ted
Join
Turner.
host Ted Turner for an unforgettable trip through the Phantom Toll Booth.
What a wonderful idea!
It's only on the Cartoon Network. If you're not getting the Cartoon Network, call your local cable operator. Your family won't want to miss Turner Family Showcase. Friday night at 7 on the Cartoon Network. Sunday night, the Chargers, the Broncos. Sunday, 8 Eastern on TNT.
Hollywood's greatest movies. Legendary classics. Every Sunday, spend your afternoon with the sexiest stars in their greatest movies. Host Robert Osborne brings you Sunday TNT Classic. It's hard to be this irresistible.
Isn't he charming?
But when you're Errol Flynn, it's all in a day's work.
There's a little bit of Don Juan in every man. Since I am Don Juan, there must be more of it in me.
The Adventures of Don Juan, Sunday on TNT. In the beginning, it was a simple game. 75 seasons later, it has become a national obsession, creating larger-than-life heroes symbolic of the strength of American character. The Steel Curtain, the Purple People Eaters, the Pack, America's Team. How did a whole nation get so caught up in a simple game? Watch the TNT original, 75 seasons, the story of the National Football League. Premieres Tuesday, September 13th on TNT.
And now, back to the TNT original, Grand Isle. We will return to the TNT original, Grand Isle, in a moment.
She's very impressionable. What she eats today can affect how she'll eat as she grows older. Teaching him to enjoy nutritious foods today is the first step to eating smart tomorrow. The first 24 months are the most impressionable, the most important to stay with Gerber. This is your baby's best chance to learn to enjoy so many foods. Gerber, for learning to eat smart right from the start.
Please be advised, you may need a bigger TV to hold all this food. Introducing the new Mega Meal from KFC, the biggest meal deal America has ever seen. A whole Colonel's Rotisserie Gold, or 8 pieces of original recipe chicken. Potato wedges, Kentucky nuggets, mashed potatoes and gravy, coleslaw, biscuits, even a whole apple pie. All this for just $14.99. You couldn't even get 2 large pizzas for that. No wonder we call it the Mega Meal.
A lot of food, not a lot of money. You can't beat that.
Do you toss and turn all night long? Do you wake up with neck and shoulder pain? Try the Contour Pillow, anatomically designed for the natural contour of your head and neck to support and align your spine for a great night's sleep. Look, ordinary pillows lose shape and sag, causing neck tension and back pain. But the Contour Pillow provides gentle orthopedic support. Tense muscles relax. You awake refreshed.
The difference I feel in my neck and my back is really amazing.
Best of all, my husband doesn't snore anymore.
Therapeutic pillows cost $60 or more. Now enjoy the ultimate night's sleep for only $19.95. Order in the next 10 minutes and we'll also include this washable cover absolutely free. Enjoy the best night's sleep you've ever had or return it for a full refund. The Contour Pillow is now available. Order now.
To order Contour Pillow, use your credit card and call 1-800-421-2000. That's 1-800-421-2000. Or send check or money order for $19.95 plus $5.95 shipping and handling to the address on your screen. Call now.
Wednesday, the mystery envelope's been locked away for 2 months. How will the revelation of its contents affect the Simpson defense? Full coverage continues on Larry King Live, Wednesday night, 9 Eastern on CNN.
It's awful not seeing you.
That way with me too, Johnny.
TBS Date Night Fridays, A Summer Place and Splendor in the Grass. Begins 8:05 Eastern, Friday night on TBS.
The ultimate run for your life. Monster Vision's Logan's Run Marathon. All night starting at 8 this Saturday on TNT.
The Delta Airlines NFL on TNT 2 minutes to win sweepstakes. Watch the NFL on TNT every Sunday night. If we call it the 2-minute warning and you know the score, you win a free trip to next Sunday night's game. You could even win a trip to Super Bowl 29 in Miami. To play, send in a postcard with your name, address, age, and phone number to TNT Delta 2 minutes to win sweepstakes at this address. Or pick up an entry form on any Delta flight and at Courtyard by Marriott Hotels. Delta Airlines and TNT want you to get into the game.
Get it all Labor Day weekend on TNT. Saturday, 3 Alan Ladd movies with the Badlanders and Red Mountain.
Sunday, an afternoon of Errol Flynn's finest with Dodge City and Captain Blood. Then at 8, Sunday night NFL, Chargers meet the Broncos. Labor Day, an all-day, all-night musical marathon, beginning with Dad's Entertainment Parts 1 and 2. Alan Ladd, Errol Flynn, Sunday night NFL, and MGM Musicals. Get it? Got it? Good.
And now, back to the TNT original, Grand Isle.
Another symphony.
We will return to the TNT original Grand Isle in a moment.
Tomorrow, when it comes to a good fight, we're placing our bet on William Holden.
Give me cover fire.
TNT's giving him 3 chances to come out on top in 3 different movies, starting with The Seventh Dawn, tomorrow at 8 on TNT.
All right, let's get moving.
In case you've forgotten how big America's drug problem is, here's a little reminder.
Discover the power of gospel's greatest hits. CGI Records presents a soul-stirring collection of 28 classics by America's greatest gospel artists, including Vicki Winans,
Came to remind you, no cross. And you surely won't get no cry.
the legendary Andre Crouch, Walter Hawkins and the Love Center Choir, the Winans, the New Jersey Mass Choir, and Bo Williams.
Order now with your credit card and we'll also send you a free bonus CD or cassette with 12 more gospel hits. That's 40 gospel favorites on 3 CDs or cassettes. This special offer is not available in stores. To order, call 800-445-3299. That's 800-445-3299. Or send $19.95 for records or cassettes, $24.95 for CDs, plus $3.50 shipping and handling to Gospel's Greatest Hits. Post Office Box 9327, Downers Grove, Illinois. Call 800-445-3299 now.
75 seasons, the story of the National Football League. Premieres September 13th, only on TNT.
Now, didn't you ever feel like you wanted to kill somebody?
Thursday night, do you know where your favorite Hitchcock movie is?
Let me show you what I mean.
When our favorite co-conspirator...
I'm Oliver Stone.
...hosts Strangers on a Train.
Want to hear one of my ideas for a perfect murder? Simple, silent, and quick. The silent part being the most important.
Strangers on a Train. One of our favorite movies, Summer Edition. Thursday at 9 on TNT.
Labor Day on TNT. We're working hard to bring you the biggest musical extravaganza on television.
Now we getting warm.
If you love Hollywood musicals, TNT's the place to be. That's Entertainment Part 1 and Part 2. Then, all day and all night, the shows go on and on and on. TNT brings you the world's greatest musicals. Labor Day beginning at noon. Now that's entertainment.
And now, back to the TNT original, Grand Isle.
Get out, Edna?
Coming up, TNT's Night of Romance continues as Oliver Reed and Sarah Miles discover a ghost in Monte Carlo, a TNT original. And tomorrow, TNT's William Holden triple feature kicks off with William locked in a bitter struggle in post-war Malaysia, The Seventh Dawn. Every weekday, 14 years of family, friends, neighbors you never wanted to leave. Now TNT takes you back to the cul-de-sac. Every episode of Knots Landing returns. Weekday mornings at 11 on TNT.
My perfect 80s album, it's gotta make me dance.
It's gotta rock.
It's gotta make me smile.
80s albums here. It's awesome 80s. 40 of the biggest hits of the decade on 2 CDs and 2 long-play cassettes, featuring the Go-Go's, Dexy's Midnight Runners, Devo, Queen.
The 80s, I think of Yuppies, Valley Girls.
And Mickey.
We had pop stars with style.
Do you really want to hurt me?
The 80s made us feel so carefree.
Be happy. Don't worry. Be happy now.
You'll also get the B-52s.
I need you tonight. 'Cause I'm not sleeping. Everybody's working for the weekend.
Straight up now, tell me, do you really want to love me forever? Or am I caught in a hit and run?
Look, Awesome 80s has David Bowie.
Hall & Oates, The Cars.
Pat Benatar, Tears for Fears.
Spread the word, the 80s are back.
To order, call the number on your screen or send check or money order. 2 CDs, $26.99. 2 long play cassettes, $19.99. Rush delivery available. Awesome 80s is not sold in stores. Do it now.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Every month, TNT and the Birthday Diamonds celebrate Hollywood birthdays. This month, Ingrid Bergman,
How nice you remember.
Esther Williams, Sean Connery,
That's wonderful.
Sam Elliott, and more. A festival of TNT screen gems on your favorite star's birthday. Brought to you by the Birthday Diamond. Oliver Stone hosts Strangers on a Train. Thursday at 9 on TNT.
In the beginning, it was a simple game. 75 seasons later, it has become a national obsession, creating larger-than-life heroes symbolic of the strength of American character. The Steel Curtain, the Purple People Eaters, the Pack, America's team. How did a whole nation get so caught up in a simple game? Watch the TNT original. 75 seasons, the story of the National Football League. Premieres Tuesday, September 13th on TNT. Hollywood's greatest movies. Legendary classics. Every Sunday, spend your afternoon with the sexiest stars in their greatest movies. Host Robert Osborne brings you Sunday TNT Classic. It's hard to be this irresistible.
Isn't he charming?
But when you're Errol Flynn, it's all in a day's work.
There's a little bit of Don Juan in every man. Since I am Don Juan, there must be more of it in me.
The Adventures of Don Juan. Sunday on TNT.
And now, back to the TNT original, Grand Isle.
No, of course not.
We will return to the TNT original, Grand Isle, in a moment. For the creator of James Bond, love meant nothing until she made it everything. Jason Connery, The Secret Life of Ian Fleming, begins 100% weird, Friday on TNT.
Inside this precious package is the photo and personal history of an actual, living, breathing, wonderful child who urgently needs your love. Hello, I'm Walter Coppage for Children International. Sponsorship is the most loving, personal way to help a needy child overseas. And I want to send you this kit absolutely free and with no obligation so you can see for yourself one little boy or little girl waiting to be sponsored. You'll get to know that child and find out if sponsorship is for you. You're not obligated, so call for your free kit now. Tell us if you prefer a boy or a girl, and you may choose your child's country. We'll select an individual child especially for you and rush you her photo and personal history, information about her country, answers to your questions, and more. Just look at this little child who lives in poverty in the Philippines. She needs nutritious food and medical care. This little boy struggles to survive in a disease-infested slum. Here's a child from the Dominican Republic, and this little girl desperately needs a chance to go to school. Won't you call now? This isn't some abstract concept like millions of starving children. This is a real child, and you will hold his picture and learn how you can change his life. Later, if you decide to become his sponsor, your monthly gift is only $10, and you'll get letters from your child, updated photos, and more. This affordable $10 program is possible because we look for ways to keep costs down without sacrificing the care your child receives. But this precious package is free, and there's no obligation. So call now for the photo and case history of one little child who needs you. Call 1-800-445-6622. That's 1-800-445-6622.
Sunday night, the Chargers, the Broncos. Sunday, 8 Eastern on TNT. Sunday night!
Now, didn't you ever feel like you wanted to kill somebody?
Thursday night, do you know where your favorite Hitchcock movie is?
Let me show you what I mean.
When our favorite co-conspirator
I'm Oliver Stone.
hosts Strangers on a Train.
Want to hear one of my ideas for a perfect murder? Simple, silent, and quick. The silent part being the most important.
Strangers on a Train. One of our favorite movies, Summer Edition. Thursday at 9 on TNT.
Labor Day on TNT. We're working hard to bring you the biggest musical extravaganza on television.
How are we getting warm?
If you love Hollywood musicals, TNT's the place to be. That's Entertainment Part 1 and Part 2. Then all day and all night, the shows go on and on and on. TNT brings you the world's greatest musicals. Labor Day beginning at noon. Now that's entertainment. And now, back to the TNT original, Grand Isle. We will return to the TNT original, Grand Isle, in a moment. Labor Day. If you love Hollywood musicals, TNT's the place to be. That's Entertainment Part 1 and Part 2. Then, all day and all night, the shows go on and on and on. Labor Day beginning at noon on TNT. Now that's entertainment.
Smells terrific. Is that beef stew you're cooking?
Yes, and I'm also studying a course in computer programming. I hear there's a big demand for trained professionals.
Walking spy?
Yep. And I'm working on my associate's degree in business management, too, so I can get a better paying job.
You're probably thinking you don't have the time to train for a better career, even if it means more money in your paycheck. But you do, with a little help from ICS. You see, ICS train-at-home courses have been specially designed so that you don't have to invest a lot of time to get a degree, complete your career training, or learn the skills to help start your own business.
If I had to rush off to night school, I'd miss reading to Jimmy. It's one of the few moments we have to spend together.
Everything you need to learn will be delivered to your door, lessons and the latest equipment, so you can get your degree or career diploma in your spare time without ever attending classes. No babysitter to hire, no rushing to get to school, and you progress step by step at your own pace. You can start any time because you're in a class by yourself. Just call this 800 number and we'll send you free information on the ICS course of your choice. Choose from high school, TV VCR repair, computer programming, auto mechanics, bookkeeping, learning the personal computer, electrician, legal assistant, animal care specialist, interior decorating, child daycare, medical dental office, gun repair, small business management, teacher aide, catering and gourmet cooking, electronics, air conditioning repair, drafting, hotel restaurant management, fitness and nutrition, PC repair, or get your degree. You can major in business management or accounting.
Call now for free information on any one of these courses. Then decide if you want to train at home for a better career, to make more money, or advance in your present job. Call 1-800-228-1200. Operators are on duty now, so choose any one of these exciting careers and call for free information. Call now, 1-800-228-1200.
Happy anniversary to my bride of 32 years.
Get well soon. I hate gossiping alone.
Happy birthday, sis. You're at a great age, older than me. A special thanks to a client who makes business a pleasure.
I'm sorry. Am I still in the doghouse?
When you want to send your best wishes with flowers, call us and we'll make all the arrangements. 800 Flowers. Just call our name.
Nights.
You like to watch the NFL on TNT. But how would you like to go to a Sunday night game? Announcing the Delta Airlines NFL on TNT 2 Minutes to Win sweepstakes. Watch TNT for details on how you can win.
And now, back to the TNT original, Grand Isle.